Hi, I'm Luke Langio, and this is Investor Place Quick Picks, where we communicate to you some of the market's best investment ideas in just 5 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about a stock that I've been saying buy for the past 2 months. The name Alteryx, ticker AYX. Now the thesis on Alteryx is pretty simple. You have a long-term winner because it's a data science platform at a time when the world is pivoting towards data-driven decision-making, going through a near-term rough patch, right? COVID-19 came through and killed enterprise spending, and this drop in enterprise spending has affected Alteryx. But this near-term rough patch will pass, and Alteryx stock, which has been beaten up in 2020, will rebound. Well, guess what? We just got confirmation that that is exactly what is happening. Management revised third quarter guidance higher by quite a bit, enough to send Alteryx stock up 30% in 1 day. You know what I say? Stick with the rally. The stock is below 150 today. It's going to 200 in the next 12 months. Here's how we get there. Now, data is the future of the enterprise, and this is perhaps best explained by example. Let's say we have 2 companies, brand A and brand B. Brand A has a bunch of data on its customers. They know what the customer wants, they know where they want it, they know when they're gonna buy it, so on and so forth. Brand B doesn't have any of that data. So brand A leans into that data to create better products that the customer is more likely to buy and sells a bunch of product. Brand B takes shots in the dark at making products, doesn't know how to deliver them, doesn't know what the customer wants, and doesn't sell much product. Brand A continues to grow sales, brand B continues to lose sales until eventually brand A pushes brand B out of the market. Now, this dynamic is happening everywhere, all the time, across all industries, to the point where enterprises are up against a wall. They either have to adopt data-driven decision-making or get pushed out of the market. And of course, that means they're all going to adopt data-driven decision-making. But here's the kicker. Not many companies have data scientists to turn data into actionable insights, and that's why Alteryx is super valuable. Now, one of the oddities of this big market pivot is that even though we are sprinting headfirst into a data-driven world, not many companies have big data skills. All the data scientists in the world are going to work for Google, Facebook, Alphabet, Microsoft, IBM. Only 6% of large companies have a data scientist on staff. That's large companies. Talk about SMBs, it's probably like 1%, 0.5%. So most of the companies out there in the world do not have the resources or means to, by themselves, turn messy CSV files and Excel documents into actionable, valuable insights. That's where Alteryx comes in. Alteryx provides a low-code, easy-to-use, easy-to-learn data science platform that turns regular Joes into data scientists, so that all these other companies who don't have the armies of data scientists can become smart, data-driven organizations. And to that extent, the long-term growth narrative for Alteryx is very, very, very robust. You are going to see adoption of this company's data science platform rise and rise and rise and rise and rise over the next few years. Margins are going to go higher, revenues are going to soar, profits are going to soar, and the stock, yeah, it's going to soar too. Now, the one big knock against Alteryx stock in 2020 has been that because of COVID-19, companies have spent less on data science platforms this year. Okay, Alteryx, normally a 20% plus revenue growth company, reported 17% revenue growth in Q2, and worse yet, guided for 9% revenue growth in Q3. So, I mean, a huge slowdown. That's why the stock came crashing down back in August. But management just revised the Q3 revenue guide from 9% growth to 23% growth. So, voila. The economy is recovering, enterprise spending is rebounding, and Alteryx back to a 20% plus growth company. It's not going to see this 20% plus growth pace for the foreseeable future. So long as we don't get another pandemic, God forbid we don't. Alteryx is going to remain a big growth company going forward. Now that business momentum is back, Alteryx stock, it's going to take off. Thanks to secular big data tailwinds and Alteryx's attractive positioning in the data science platform, my modeling suggests that Alteryx will maintain 10% plus revenue growth for the next decade, and that margins will improve with scale, powering what should be 15 to 20% profit growth. Assuming so, I think Alteryx is going to do $10 or more in earnings per share by the end of the decade. Put a 35x multiple on that, discount that back by 8.5% per year, and that's how you get to a 2021 price target for Alteryx stock of about $185. That's where I see the stock going over the next 12 months. So down here at 150, no, Alteryx stock is not maxed out. There's still healthy upside potential over the next 12 to 15 months. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Investor Plays Quick Picks. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, please subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, or if you like to read, come over and visit us at investorplace.com, where we have some of the market's best analysis. Well, until next time, cheers and happy investing to all.